Tonight, President Trump defending striking a boat allegedly carrying drugs to the U.S. twice in early September.
I want those boats taken out. And if we have to, we'll attack on land also, just like we attack on sea. And there's very little coming in by sea. I think we've knocked out over 90% of it.
2 people initially survived, and the administration says the decision for a second strike, killing all on board, was made by Admiral Frank Bradley. Today, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth said even though he watched the first part of the attack live, he'd moved on to his next meeting before the second strike.
Admiral Bradley made the correct decision to ultimately sink the boat and eliminate the threat. We have his back, and the American people are safer because narco-terrorists know you can't bring drugs through the water.
So you didn't see any survivors, to be clear, after that first strike?
I did not personally see survivors, but I stand, because the thing was on fire. It was exploded and fire and smoke. You can't see anything. You got digital. This is called the fog of war.
The Trump administration has labeled drug cartels foreign terrorist organizations, but Democrats are calling the targeting of incapacitated survivors a potential war crime. Some Republicans are also skeptical.
I think both strikes are actually illegal. I don't think you can just name people and say, well, they've got drugs. Well, where's the proof?
It comes as the administration ramps up its crackdown on illegal immigration. A senior law enforcement official tells NBC News ICE is planning an operation this week in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, where there's a large Somali population.
You told me to look into Minnesota and their fraud on visas and their programs. 50% of them are fraudulent.
Federal prosecutors have charged dozens of people in Minnesota's Somali community for allegedly stealing hundreds of millions of dollars in taxpayer money meant for social service programs.
This beautiful place, and I see these people ripping it off. Their country stinks, and we don't want them in our country. But when they come from hell and they complain and do nothing but bitch, we don't want them in our country. Let them go back to where they came from and fix it.
Gabe joins us now live from the White House. And Gabe, back to that boat strike. You have new reporting tonight on the timeline here, and also when Admiral Bradley will appear before Congress.
Yes, Tom. Secretary Hegseth told me he did not learn about the second strike until hours after it happened. Also, according to lawmakers and 3 sources familiar with the planning, Admiral Bradley will now brief leaders of both the House and Senate Armed Services and Intelligence Committees on Thursday. Tom.
All right. We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.